Like I get it. You have the freedom to pick and choose. Like, oh, I don't want to have Iron Man because I hate him, and he killed my baby or whatever the case may be.
Your
Like
baby deserved it then. Iron Man is
he
amazing.
looked.
What? Podcast. Uh, this is Brian, and I'm with Cedric and Chris, and we are talking about Marvel's Avengers for, I believe, is it PS4, Xbox, and Windows?
Yeah, PS4, Xbox, and I think you can get on Steam.
Steam.
Yeah, is it? Am I recalling incorrectly, or is it Steam is going to happen later? Later, they're doing like a console first thing for it.
Huh?
I may be completely wrong on that.
Check. I'll look.
I think it's been in the top selling list on Steam. I know that.
Oh,
I don't think Steam got the beta that they did, but I think you can pre-order and play it now. Yeah, it looks like that.
okay, that's
Okay.
what it is. Good
Okay.
deal. The good old $60 pre-order.
Yeah, pretty much. So the thing about this game that's really been earning it sort of a lot of uh, backlash, I guess would be the right way to put it, um, is all to do with the monetization scheme. You know, when all of this kind of kicked off, what I would think maybe Battlefront 2.
Yeah, we definitely saw it coming from a lot of EA side things. Just instead of putting out a full game, it's kind of like ordering a burger from a fancy restaurant where it's like, sure, you can order the beef, but the lettuce will be 10 cents extra, and the cheese will be 20 cents. And if you want bacon, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more. That's kind of how I feel a lot of
Right.
video games have been lately.
Yeah, you wouldn't be wrong either. And I mean, but the whole, live service over monetization, microtransaction mess, I think that kind of really came to a head a couple of years ago, and it felt like it was getting a little bit better for a while. Square Enix, it's not like they've got a great reputation, but I would say that EA and Activision are the two that probably catch the most flack for microtransactions. And Marvel itself, that IP has been wrung out already,
Yeah.
just by the films. But have either of you actually played the beta?
Nope.
I didn't play the beta. I checked out a lot of gameplay. I thought about picking it up maybe as a way for us to circle back around, to actually see some in-game play footage and mess around and see just how bad the monetization is for the game, or is it something we're overreacting to or not? But didn't get hands on in the beta. I think my biggest problem with this is that plenty of games nowadays have seasons and battle passes, and it's just kind of the norm, and it's fine. Some of them are done really well, some of them are done terribly. But when I look at this and I see a battle pass, and they start off with 6 heroes, and they're going to be adding in new heroes and get the premium track for each hero. It's $10.
Heroes. Holy crap.
Yeah. So we're looking at that list, right? And these are the ones that was data mined. These are the ones we
Right.
know are either
Yeah,
in the game or coming out. We've got about 20 plus eight heroes,
yeah,
and it's $10 per hero for their track.
Right.
That's
That's
insane.
Yeah. I mean
and
the last time I spent that kind of money on a game was Battlefield 4, which oh my god, that was a whole horrible money sink for me. And it wasn't worth it. Excuse me, and it was not worth it.
yeah, and here's the thing. So, as somebody who has not really played a lot of multiplayer at all lately, basically to anybody who might actually listen to this at some point in the future, what is the difference between a battle pass and a season pass?
So my actual most recent favorite example of this, and I'm honestly surprised, was the Division 2. Um, and Destiny 2 does the same thing, or at least they
They
used
do.
to before this whole apocalypse thing happened. But they say $10 and you level up. Now you level up whether you pay the $10 or not, but if you pay the $10, it gives you a whole bunch of bonus stuff. And it probably was the most rewarding $10 that a game has ever taken from me.
Hmm.
Because at least there's 100 levels and there's different rewards at every step of the levels. It gives you a lot of stuff, and I really feel like season passes have evolved a little bit, and I feel like season passes lately have been a really good way to go. Instead of just like oh, you can download this for $5 and it's just a weapon skin that does absolutely nothing but make your weapon shiny. It's actually throwing you actual loot. The When I was playing the Division 2, there was actual a meta weapon that they gave you at the time for getting up to like not even the full 100 levels. Like I don't think they expected it to be a meta weapon, but I mean for $10, I mean other games would charge $10 just for that weapon. And you were getting weapons,
Oh,
skins,
okay.
items, armor. It was pretty tight.
Just to kind of add into that, so two games that come to mind for me when I'm thinking about season pass and battle pass. So Rainbow Six Siege has a wonderful season pass. So their season
Yeah,
pass basically is you get all content that we drop underneath this hood. Any agents that come out, you get them a week prior to anybody else getting them.
which is sweet.
New
Oh
maps that come
wow.
out, you get instant access to it. Any mini updates that we do, you get access to that. You don't have to pay anything for it. Um, and that's over the course of like 3 months or so, 3+ months or so. You get any content they come out with, you've got it. You don't need to pay anything else. You pay for the season pass, you got it. You're done. As soon as
Right.
those operators are done, you get them. Um, and then a battle pass is strictly that you pay for a premium track that you have a base battle pass that's there and you get some swag in game, maybe you get some currency or a skin or something. Then above that tier there's a premium tier where maybe you get like a character unlock or you get, you know, a special mount or something like that. And you pay maybe like $10 for that premium track. And now you've got additional stuff to work towards. You still have to get in game and work and unlock it. But it's more content for you to unlock that's gated behind money. Some people, a lot of people have kind of softened up to the idea. They didn't like it at first, but I feel like what Chris said, it gives you a reason to want to kind of log in every day and push through and get some things unlocked. It's pretty nice, and I think the gaming community is kind of becoming acceptive of it. They're accepting it.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Okay.
especially I feel too, just to add on to that, we're getting to a point in gaming where there's not a lot that hasn't been done. We're waiting for that next big thing. So, like
Mm.
said, it keeps it fresh as we're going along, and instead of being like, well, I don't really have anything to do today, it's like, oh, I need to hurry up and get that before the time runs out, and I can get this item and that item and blah blah blah, and you know it helps keep it really fresh. I mean, God knows I probably played Destiny 2 way longer because of that than I probably wanted
So
to.
so just to be, devil's advocate and take a pessimistic point of view on that,
Hmm.
uh, isn't something as simple as coming up with a challenge list for like a specific hero? Shouldn't that really be something that could be included in a season pass? Is there anything outside of um, because I'm looking at what I'm seeing right here. Like in progress, level 2 you get this, level 3 you get that, level 4 you get, I have no idea what these things are.
Hmm.
Um, but is there anything specific about those that you think shouldn't actually just be part of a live service game?
So here's what I think about it, at least. So there should have been a set one-time price to unlock all of the ultimate tracks for each hero. Now, if they want to do a season pass like that, or like, hey, you buy this season pass for the first, you know, 20 heroes we unlock, you automatically get their premium battle pass tier, and you get to work towards unlocking all of that. That's how I think this should have went. Not we're gonna nickel and dime you, but hey, here's a flat price. We already have a box price of $60, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's already steep. And now
Right.
you're gonna 6 characters released with the game. That's 60 additional dollars. That's $120 someone has to pay if they want to get if they want to get access to the game and every single, premium battle pass tier. By the way, they have to get these with this game specifically. They have to get these premium challenge cards that go away if you don't get them unlocked before the next set come out or whatever the case is. So
Oh,
it's even
see,
gated by a
Mhm.
time frame.
Which I
okay.
honestly feel like I would prefer. Like I get it. You have the freedom to pick and choose. Like, oh, I don't want to have Iron Man because I hate him and he killed my baby or whatever the case may be.
Your
Like
baby deserved it. Then Iron Man is
he
amazing.
looked at Tony the wrong